the brown boys, the brown boys, the brown boys, we the brown boys, the brown boys, we the brown boys. But I got Rickey Smiley up here because Rickey Smiley is scared. And I thought Rickey Smiley was a Christian man. And my thing is, how could there be so much fear? I can understand doubting at times. Everybody has some doubt. And then you lean on to your friends, you lean on to your mentor or whoever you respect to help build you back up. And then you lean on the word. But if you are a true believer of God, and then don't nothing fear you to the point where you're online doing this. I'm so scared. I don't know what could happen. Go to church. If you're scared, go to church. And Rickey, everybody and yourself said you was a Christian man. And a Christian, strong black man that do all this yelling and shouting and acting so strong. You online talking about you scared over something that's a bunch of bullshit. Deport us where? Where are we going to get deported to? I was born in Charleston, South Carolina. You going to deport me back to to Monk's Corner, UG, South Carolina? That's where you going to deport me back to? Because that's where the f I come from. I ain't going no goddamn well. So why are you online disseminating so much BS? To me, these people got to be paid plants. They got to be paid plants because they'll take a bill or something that somebody's passing and they're trying to get rid of this whole acre baby cheat that people can do. I can't run over to China because the rules in China is so great in China that I could sneak across their border and bang one of them Chinese girls, get them pregnant, and be like, oh, I get to stay here now. Yeah, boy, I can kick my feet up. Give me some Section 8 and welfare. And that's what people are doing. Give me SSI. And then these media pundits will come online and say it like they care about these people. Oh, my God, they're separating people from families. Oh, Lord, they're separating everybody from the kids at the border, Lord. Meanwhile, my brother had a child, and he did 15 years, 14. My other brother did 10 years, 9 months, and he had a bunch of kids. They ain't said a damn thing about separating them. And then when you get to peel back in the layer of the onions, and then they really get to talking for real, then the truth come out. Well, who the fuck is going to pick our crops if you send them back home? That's when the truth come out. They started off saying, don't separate them from their families. And then when Trump really sent their ass back, oh, shit, who's going to pick our crops and clean our houses and wash our dogs and cut our grass? Because that's all they really want them for. They don't give a hill of beans about these Mexican people or separating them from their family. All they care about is more labor at a cheaper cost. If they can get it for free, they'll kick their ass, kick their drawers up their ass and wrangle them in for free. But that's all they care about. It's that mighty dollar, the bottom line. That's it. But let's hear Rickey Smiley and how scared he is. But see, at least them Spanish people, they don't fall for that shit. And they know these people don't give a fuck about them. You know why? And the Spanish people show them that they don't give a fuck about America. They come over this bitch. We know y'all don't like us. They be having their flag up. They be in America like fuck y'all, nigga. They be having their flag up like nigga. They be still supporting their country. They ain't got no food over there, no house, but they still got their flag up. Nigga, fuck that, nigga. Mexico, viva la Mexico. And then they take their money and they don't spend it around America like that. They send that shit back to motherfucking Mexico. They don't even want to stay here. They just want to get the money and get the fuck on. And that's what's happening. Using and pimping the shit out of it. That shit crazy. Bro just did Latino heat. You know I don't know that shit, but it sounded funny. Fuck. Let's get into Rickey Smiley crying, though.
But we are in danger if you haven't been watching the news and checking out.
We are in danger. Rickey Smiley, we in danger every day, nigga. I'm in danger every time I go to a gas station at night. By my house, we got a good gas station and we got a little rough gas station. But the rough gas station stay open late and they got a bunch of little niggers hanging around that. So sometimes you got to pump your gas with your head on the swivel. You know, we're in danger at the gas pump, Rickey Smiley, because I got to be at the gas pump like this. Got to let that motherfucker pump on his own and then turn around and be on watch like a security guard. Another dude came on my panel and said in Memphis, at the gas pump or somewhere, you got to have your strap already out. It ain't even quick enough to have your strap in your holster. You got to pump gas with the gun out. So yeah, we're in danger from each other, Ricky. And this ignorant stuff that you spewing out is gonna make us more in trouble. You think I'm worried about some policy that they passed to deport anchor babies and people that's trying to cheat? You trying to make that seem like something that's gonna affect us Black Americans? Nah, nigga. What affect us is somebody that look like you and somebody that look like me, trying to rob a nigga like you and a nigga like me. So stop capping all the time. I thought you was a goddamn Q dog, not a capper. It's a damn shame. Ricky, I thought you was a Q dog, not a capper. You need to let me on your show, Ricky. You are a capper. I thought you was a Q.
Everything that's going on, we're in a lot of danger right now. Because the Constitution, the United States Constitution, as we know it, they about to cut all through that. And we are accustomed to having rights. All your rights, all of our rights is at risk right now. That whole Make America Great Again, as far as this administration and the way he is going.
Yeah, the way he going, making America great again, putting tax on every motherfucker who sells something over here. Yeah, he making America great again, taking in a couple of $1 billion each month. Making America great again, getting everybody up off the tit of America. Nigga, you gonna pull your share from overseas to inside America. Trump is making money off their lazy ass and get to work. This is the greatest country in the world. If one thing that open border showed me, it's people willing to die to get to America. So we don't want to hear that bullshit no more. It's people bringing babies, and unfortunately, some of them are getting unalive. They're taking that kind of risk. Do you know how bad somebody's country has to be in order to swim across waters that alligators and things like that are in it? Swim across waters and risk your baby being taken from you by some people that want to traffic them? Do you know how good America got to be for people to take that type of risk to go to Alligator Island if you get caught? They still trying to take that risk. This got to be a hell of a place to be. You're not fooling me no more, Ricky. That don't make no sense. You not scared. You just trying to get paid. This is the greatest country that you could be in. Do we have problems? Yes. But show me another country that your black ass can thrive in it, get online and say what we all say, have fun, joke, and do whatever we do, and make money and still live good to be so broke. It's some fat, broke motherfucker. I don't know how. Well, let me say this. Big boned it. Even the projects ain't really projects. You go over to Puerto Rico, go over to Mexico, you go over to the Dominican Republic, you go over to Jamaica, and you look at some of the houses structured. I'm like, holy shit. The projects is built up with big, strong red bricks. And if you stop shooting each other and clean that mother up and stop pissing everywhere, you can actually be all right. You don't want to see projects in other countries compared to over here. Nigga, they look like they homeless. Their poverty line looks like they're homeless. Like, you don't understand. I went to Puerto Rico, little children walking with no shoes on in 2022, 2021. I'm like, how? How? Like, this shit is crazy. And so for Ricky to come up here and say what he's saying, it don't make sense. I seen a video of a girl go to Russia to escape America and talking about, oh, America is so racist. She go over to Russia and they whoop her ass and now she's flying back to America. You can't run from adversity. You got to face adversity.
And the way things are going, and when they say great again, that means your ass don't have no rights. If you go and watch Joy Reid videos, if you get an opportunity to watch Joy Reid videos, go watch them.
Well, Joy Reid had a show that nobody watched. So if everybody was watching Joy Reid video, her show wouldn't have got canceled, Ricky. And probably the reason why you think so stupidly is because you watching Joy Reid's show. You a man, nigga. Think for yourself. You watching this rich woman sit up here and don't teach how she got rich. Don't teach nobody how she made it. She'd rather teach people that the white man is bad, that all these things that don't make sense. Let's keep letting Rickey Smiley go on.
You'll learn a lot, especially her video on slavery. Oh, we're gonna wait till the midterm election comes. Ain't gonna be no midterm election. You better look into getting a dual citizenship somewhere if you can, because things about to get ugly. Things about to get really ugly. Yep, and I'm scared. Scared. It might be a point where we might have to pack up our families and leave, because if ICE can get immigrants or whatever and just go and get them, and without their due process in court, why can't they do it to everybody else? Now they're doing it to Haitians. And who do you think is next? And they don't give a damn if you're a Democrat or a Republican. They don't care. Nah, they don't care. Get ready. These white supremacy concentration camps, they're all over the country. They're stocking up on weapons and everything, as if they are preparing for a war, while we out here popping fans and boots on the ground. They got real boots on the ground, because, and the thing about it is, I don't care what you file in court. The Trump administration defied federal judges' court orders and stuff, because what's going to happen? They can't put him in jail. He has control of the military. What's going to happen if he defies a court order? He's president, right? Okay. Keep your eyes open. Go to Joy Reid page. Go listen to what Roland Martin has to say, and try to figure out if ICE come and snatch.
See what Roland Martin had to say. Didn't Roland Martin check this nigga already? Did he say something wrong? One of them said something wrong and Roland Martin checked his ass. Now you got to call Roland Martin for everything. This is what a lot of people listening to in our community. He has the ear of a lot of people that go to church. This is the sad reality of our community. Rickey Smiley, a lot of pastors, a lot of these dudes that advocate that they're so righteous and whatever else, they're not righteous. They're just buffoons for the Democratic Party. They say all this stuff. Rickey Smiley is supposed to be this big, bold, strong man, and he's supposed to be rich. Why is he up here talking about he's scared? Hire some security. Do something, but don't sit up here and get online talking about you scared and spew out this nonsense. This is stupid. If you go look at the black church, that's where a lot of the crowdfunding, a lot of the votes, a lot of the misinformation, a lot of the I'm scared, we black out here talk go on. And these mega black churches and these guys like Rickey Smiley perpetuate this bull. And this is why we never change. They have people thinking that this is their religion and this is their right to be black. And it's some stupid shit. This is how black people have been voting for Democratic Party for over 200 years. Who said that we were going to do that? Lyndon Baines Johnson. And they're using the black churches and niggas like Rickey Smiley. This shit is sad.
Any of us up, what you gonna do? What rights do you have? And even if you have rights,
Rickey Smiley, I got the right to bear arms. I got the right to do whatever the fuck I want to do. I got the right to vote as long as I got an ID. And I got an ID, Rickey. I lost my ID and went and got another one in one day, Rickey. They gave me a temporary ID and then they sent the other one to the house. Come on, Rickey. This don't even make no sense. Talking about what rights do I have? I got the right to vote. I got the right to bear arms. I got the right to do whatever the fuck I want to do, Rickey. You don't even make no sense. but you just scared. You ain't scared when you cash that check for whatever Democratic pundit paying you. Oh, it ain't going to you. It's probably going to like a network that you own, a production company that you own, LLC or something like that. I don't want to disrespect you and think you stupid enough to ever put something in your name. You probably did the Roland Martin, the people that you named, the Roland Martin and all these people, they probably taught you how to do it, how to get the money. Mm-hmm.